has been incarcerated unconstitutionally. Court has granted him freedom. The federal government refused. And the federal government neither appeal for the judgment, no, obey the court's order. So they keep him here in Abuja for a very long period of time. When people keep on calling for his freedom, that the government should obey the court order, obey court order, obey court order. The government feels it cannot obey the court order, then it went ahead to fabricate another case. Meanwhile, a federal high court here has ordered for his freedom. They refused. They now went back to Kaduna State and cocked up some charges and charged him to court. Meanwhile, he's seriously sick. Almost everybody is aware that Sheikh Zakzaky has been poisoned by the authorities that are keeping him in their custody. And they refused him medication. They refused him access to his family members. They refused him access to the press. They should have even allowed him to speak to the people, to the masses, that this is what is happening. But they keep on telling lies to the masses. So that is why time after time we do call for a press briefing. Once we have an information, we pass it to the masses, so that at least people will understand the degree of lies by the authorities. And these days, things has been happening within the nation. There is even a break-off of prison, some places which, if we sit down and follow it, we believe that there is a sinister motive behind the break of prison yards. So in Kaduna, on Saturday, something happened. On Sunday night, people have been calling. Some politicians, some people within the government have been calling the only surviving son of the Sheikh, that they had an information that the Sheikh is dead. They were trying to confirm. Then in the following morning, he has to call the prison. Even them, they call him that this is what they had, but the Sheikh is alive. You should come and see him. He went there and he saw him. It's the same situation he is. So we wonder why the rumor, and who are the fabricators of this rumor, and what are their plans. So that is why with this, the fact that his son went to see him, he saw his condition, and people need to be informed of what is happening. So it's another reason for the conference is to tell the masses the situation, the health status of the Sheikh. Secondly, the rumor that has been going, and the fact that this rumor comes from the authorities. So it's distressing that this rumor is coming from the authorities. And these are the people that went to his residence to kill him. It fails. They keep him in their custody without medication. In order for him to die, it fails. They poison him, and he didn't die. Now they push him, take him to the prison. And they are still keeping on doing some things. And that is why we call for the conference. Press conference. Sheikh Zakzaky's health condition, his safety amid a malicious rumor, matter of great concern. Injustice kills a nation piecemeal, no matter how avowed of its purported strength by its rulers. It makes a nation look like a shadow of itself, losing ground against what is more of a Frankenstein's monster than ordinary crooks whose outlaws had made folk heroes. No nation can survive the consequences of its injustice. A nation whose injustice encroachment leads its power that are to monger rumors merely dance on the edge of a precipice. Rumor had it on 24th of October 2020 that Sheikh Ibrahim Zakzaky was either in a state of critical illness or a state worse than ever before. But a visit by his only surviving son, Muhammad, revealed that although the Sheikh and his wife are suffering from many life-threatening health challenges as a result of multiple injuries in their bodies, the couples are yet alive. After all, proper medical attention is what they need in earnest, not virulent rumor mongering, which is bad and unacceptable, particularly when spread by those in authority, those that are willing to kill him. Though veracity of the rumor proved totally unfounded, it must have been peddled by evil and violence merchants for a malicious and mischievous purpose. for there is no smoke without fire. In this country of ours, those in power corridors have been found wanting time and again. They can even stretch or float laws of the land to achieve something that levels a lot to be desired. The current health condition of Sheikh Zakzaky and his wife is seriously causing distress and worry. It is worth public attention as it continues to deteriorate. In defiance of court's orders, they continue to hold the couple without the required medical or surgical treatment. On 24th February 2020, Kaduna High Court affirmed that the couple were unfit to stand trial. So, an order was given by Justice Gideon Kurada, directing the officials of the Central Prison in Kaduna to grant them access to their doctors, but all to little or no avail, in disregard for laws and conventions. The Buhari regime ignores the Federal High Court judgment delivered by Justice Gabriel Kolawole on 2nd December 2016 to release the couple. Sheikh Zakzaky is being affected by progressive glaucoma, cervical spondylosis, and up to 55 bullet fragments with excessive lead and cadmium poisoning in his body. He has been suffering from sleep disorder, recurrent spiking hypertension, recurrent episode of stroke, and just few months ago, his cardiac ischemia and ventricular hypertrophy were found to deteriorate. He is now even requiring cardiac catheterization, thereby making him far more unfit to stand trial. We are not only concerned about the deteriorating health condition of the couples, but also the source of the rumor and what its fabricators had planned to achieve. It must be made very clear that it has raised concern over the safety of Sheikh Zakzaky. It even seems to be premeditated to either cause unrest or exploit the current situation in the country. Yes, this is nothing but a willful attempt to disturb the remnant of peace that still keep in the country together through their sowing of seed of confusion and chaos. Another issue of concern is the 24-hour curfew imposed in Kaduna State due to some people's looting of palliative foodstuff in the Chikun and Kaduna South local government areas. Instead of the state government to provide adequate security that will protect life and properties in the affected local government areas, a curfew has been imposed on the whole state, adding salt to the injuries of hardship to the people of Kaduna State. We fear the curfew may have been imposed to aid fabricators of the rumor to achieve their sinister motive. Considering this development, we wish to make it clear that General Muhammadu Buhari retired, along with his stooges, will be held responsible for whatever happened to our leader, Sheikh Ibrahim Zakzaky. Let me repeat myself. Whatever, in any sense, whatever happened to our leader, Sheikh Ibrahim Zakzaky, Buhari and his accomplices should be held responsible. We condemn the continuous detention of Sheikh Ibrahim Zakzaky and his wife, Malama Azina, despite their health condition and several court orders against it. We will continue to protest, demanding the immediate and unconditional release of our leader, Sheikh Zakzaky, until the government respect itself, respect the law of the land, respect humanity, and freedom unconditionally.